No one can make an intelligent decision without being properly informed. This is why this world wants to control the media. This is why media hype can take you up, take you down. So you don't know anymore who's really good, because the media can make a wicked man look good and make a good man look evil. That is why
until the dawn, I can't quit. I'm like Saddam, keeping my eye on Clinton, watching each movie he makes. Cause every slither he takes sort of reminds.
Brothers and sisters, I would like to greet you with the greeting words of peace and paradise of Assalamu alaikum. That just simply means peace be unto you. For those of you who are here for your first, second, or third time, you know, we have a checking procedure that you went through. And it's really to check in a time like this that we're living in, to make sure that everyone in the audience is safe and secure. You don't have to worry about somebody pulling out a gat, you know, because of something that they don't agree with and start shooting up. You know, we've had that, and we have that in this society. So that's why we have a check-in procedure, you know, to make sure that everyone in the congregation is safe, you know. So if you felt that, you know, I ain't never been in a place like this before, wait until you hear our regional student minister deliver the word today. You ain't never heard nothing like this. So you're in for a treat. And before we bring him up, I want to bring up our local student minister, Brother Herman Muhammad, who is also, you know, to me, you know, and you know, you can go through life thinking that you can't learn anything, but when this brother teaches, man, I'm learning what you know, some things that, you know, that I thought that I couldn't learn. And he put me on, you know, he said some things to me that I'm still, not to me, but to us. He said some things that I'm still going over in my mind and researching, you know, and you can find it in the scripture, you know. So let me bring our brother up. He's, you know, he's a very, very committed brother to this word and to the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So let me greet you as I greeted you. Assalamu alaikum.
We could do better than that. Could we give Brother Student Minister Gerald Muhammad a round? All praise is due to Allah. In the most holy name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah. I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. As students of religion, as citizens of this wonderful planet called Earth, we thank Allah for each and every one of his prophets, his servants, his great ones. We thank him for all of the scriptures that they brought, and we don't make any distinction between any of them. So we thank Allah for Moses and Aaron and the Israelite prophets and the Holy Torah, the Old Testament. We thank Allah for Jesus and his apostles and the divine revelation of the Bible, the New Testament, the Injil. We thank Allah for Prophet Muhammad ibn Abdullah of 1400 years ago and the divine revelation of the Holy Quran. May the peace and blessings of Almighty God be upon each and every one of these worthy servants of his. As students of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and the honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, we could never thank Allah enough for his divine intervention in our affairs. Did y'all hear me? Yes, sir. God intervened in our affairs. I'm talking about black people here in the hills of North America. He came to us in the divine person of Master Fard Muhammad. Are y'all hearing me? Listen, it's Savior's Day. Happy Savior's Day. We thank him for, upon his arrival, raising one from amongst us who only went to the 3rd or the 4th grade of school. It really don't matter. Because at this point, in my humble opinion, this one that he raised has become the most powerful human being to ever walk the planet besides God himself. And that is the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. All praise is due to Allah. If I live to be 1,000, however, I can never thank Allah for the individual that we're striving to represent to you today. He is the leader in the absence of the leader, the teacher in the absence of the teacher, the guide in the absence of the guide. He is, y'all put your seatbelts on. Click, click. He is the promised Messiah. Are y'all hearing me? Now, our student minister from Los Angeles, the Western Regional Representative of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, he will lay down the evidence today of exactly what I'm talking about. But the one that I'm trying to represent to you today, and the one that he's trying to represent to you today, is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. It is in their names that we greet you in our nation's greetings of peace. We said in the Arabic language because English ain't our language. We say Assalamu alaikum. How's everyone feeling? Come on, man, we can do better than that. I know it's cold outside, and black folks, you know, we tied to nature. So whenever it get real cold, you know, that's winter time and stuff start to die. We tend to die, right, with the weather. Is that right? But today, man, we represent the live and living God. Is that right? That's right. So how is everyone feeling today? All praise is due to Allah. Give yourselves a big black hand for coming out in this wonderful meeting today. All praise. Now, first off, I want to say the people are trickling in. All praise is due to Allah, and we can only surmise that they're trickling in because they a little hungover from last night. We had a good time last night. We didn't do no drinking, no smoking, but we had a good time last night. Is that right? All praise is due to Allah. So while they trickle in, I just wanted to come out and say a few words before our beautiful student regional minister comes out and shares his subject today, which is putting on a new man or a new woman, breaking the mind of the slave. Breaking the mind of the slave. And I believe it's part 3. So you're in for a treat today. As Brother Gerald explained, if you're here for your first, second, or third time, things might be a little bit different to you. You know, this isn't a regular type of meeting that you would witness in the church house. We don't have no choir up here behind me. We're not gonna do a whole lot of screaming and shouting, I don't think. We have the brothers on one side, we have the sisters on another side. Y'all might be like, man, that's very strange. We checked you before you came in, but no one understand that we checked everyone before they came in, including myself. We live in very perilous times. That's right. We live in very dangerous times where people will try to hurt you just because of something that you say. Is that right? And it ain't getting no better. I got news for y'all. It ain't getting no better. It's only getting worse. And so the Nation of Islam has a track record. We've been checking for 96 years. That's right. You hear what I'm saying? Because we knew that these times were going to come. So now, you know, they check at the airports, they check at the grocery stores, they check city and county building. They check anywhere you go because they know, man, people strapped, man. And people are crazy. We're at the end of this current world. So we hope and pray that we did not offend you by the check. If we did, we have humbly apologized. The brothers on one side, the sisters on one side, you might ask, what is up with that? Right? Well, that is because we want you, when the minister comes up, we want you to concentrate on everything that the minister is saying. We don't want you to miss a thing. And we know and understand that the black woman is the most beautiful woman on the planet. You hear what I'm saying? And so if you sit next to her, you sit next to your wife, or you sit next to somebody else's wife, and she's smelling good, looking good, man, you gonna be distracted. And likewise, sisters, if we are natural, if you're sitting next to a handsome, muscular man, you're gonna be distracted as well. So we try to remove all of the distractions so that you can get the actual word. Okay? Is that all right? Yes, sir. So all praise is due to Allah. Our student minister. I gotta say something about this beautiful brother before we bring him up. His name is Brother Abdul Malik Sayyid Muhammad. Yes. He is the Student Western Regional Minister Representative of the Nation of Islam and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. If you never heard his name, it's probably because you don't know his new name. His name used to be Tony Muhammad. And he is a brother who has the West Coast on fire. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I don't mean on fire in a bad way, I mean in a good way. On fire with pushing the principles of righteousness that we push in the Nation of Islam. He has been a mediator between gangs. Are y'all hearing me? When Nipsey was killed, Minister Tony at that time, but now Brother Abdul Malik Sayyid Muhammad was front and center with the FOI and the MGT on the streets of Los Angeles, making sure that there was peace in the street. Are y'all hearing me? This is the type of beautiful brother that we have here today. But on top of that, he is a prolific teacher of the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I mean, when I say y'all pay close attention, pay close attention. He's going to break down every question you have about the scriptures. Man, listen, I'm not even going to delay it. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. So, would you all put your hands together for our student Western Regional Minister, Brother Abdul Malik Sayyid Muhammad. Please sit down.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah. To that one who is the creator of all things. We're talking about the originator of the heavens and the earth. That magnificent and mighty God that created all things. No matter what your land label, title, no matter what you call yourself. The three great monotheistic religions all believe that there is but one God. And that's real. Here's the
question. Our Christian family, from Jesus himself, says there is but one God. He has no equals. Our Jewish family, they too say that there is but one God. It's just beautiful to see these Abrahamic religions believing that there is but one God. And the Muslims, over 1 billion of us, we too believe that there is but one God. In fact, the Muslims do not believe Muhammad is returning. We believe that Christ and God will return together. What? I didn't know that. I know. You listen to white folks too much. You've allowed CNN to lay traps for you. That's right. You listen to S. Come on. And that Fox. Got you. And then your white theologians. Yes, sir. Who know that all the prophets, listen to what I'm about to say, every prophet that you love, none of them was raised in Europe.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
What?
That's right.
All of them came from the Arabian Peninsula.
Yeah.
So if there is but one God, how did we get so divided? Who turned us into religious gangbangers?
Come on.
Christians want to fight the Muslims, and Muslims the Christians, and Jews. Where did all this crap come from?
Come on.
Satan is not some energy that you cannot see. Satan is a human being.
Yes, sir.
Whose nature it is to deceive. Satan is to the human family what a poison snake is to reptiles. They will bite you and poison you.
Right.
We in the nation of Islam are so blessed that whenever a people is taken into bondage, according to Bible and Quran, God hates oppressors. And anytime a people go into bondage, you know how God gets them out. He ain't gonna send no white man from Europe to get you. I'm sorry. He ain't gonna send nobody from anywhere. God always allow his spirit to come over the oppressed. And then he goes into that which is the second self of himself. He finds a suffering woman from the slaves who calls on God in her prayer. And from that suffering slave woman, she don't even realize she's going to produce a child.
Right. Yeah, go ahead. That's right.
That child is going to be born to take on the spirit of the suffering of our pain. And from little nut.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Little bow-legged Robert Jr.
Come on.
Huh? Little not-needed Nat Turner. One day is going to wake up to who they are and fight against the oppressor, but the oppressed is going to fear him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because In fact, they have fallen in love with their abuser.
Come on, go ahead.
Why is it that we are the greatest defense attorneys of white people?
Come on. Yes, sir.
Denver, I came to bring you some good news. It's going to be good news for some of you. But it ain't going to be good news to those of you who were sent in here by the enemy to snitch. But we're glad you're here. Because you're going to have to go out and say, you know, I'm a little confused. That man drops that stuff. I don't know why the hell you sent me in there. I want to be one of them. Y'all all right, man? Oh, we're going to have fun. My lives are raised. The good news is you are so loved by the creator of this sovereign universe. He has already fulfilled his promise. God told Abraham, know of a surety. Okay, I will. God told Abraham, know of a surety, Abraham, that your people will go into bondage. And they shall serve this people. And this people will afflict them for 400 years. Now listen at how God is talking to Abraham. But after that time, I'm coming. This is what he said in the book of Genesis. This man that was made in Genesis, by the time he got to Revelation, in Genesis he had to face a snake. That snake had ate up so many people that by the time it got to Revelation, that snake had grown into a dragon. That dragon is the United States of America. And right now, the dragon king is Trump. Leave Trump alone. Trump a gangster. Come on now. He's a real white man. Trump is doing in the open what Biden, Obama, and all the rest did in secret. That's right. Came to bring you some good news. God came in person. Be quiet. God said, how would they know except they have a teacher? And how would they have a teacher unless someone is sent? And in one part of the Bible, God said, this day hast thou prepared a body that I may enter. Wow. Revelation said God wrote his name on his thigh. Wait a minute, God, you got a thigh? Come on, go ahead. Go ahead. Remember when Abraham saw God, the Holy One, he called him into his tent and told him to have a seat. That means he got what you got. That's right. A butt. This man, Master Father Muhammad, his father was a blue black man. Come on. Blue black who had to go to the Caucasus Mountains in Europe. And he purified a Caucasian woman. You don't have to do that anymore. Why did he do that? Because he had to prepare him to come into America to get a mentally destroyed people who was produce a son who would be God himself.
Come on.
So God said he came in sinful flesh to condemn sin in the flesh. And that man, Master Father Muhammad, was born to give justice to the two people. Justice to white folks and justice to black people. But the two justice would be different.
Go ahead.
The justice to you would be to get you back to your religion that was taken from you. Justice to you would be to get you out of your foster parents' name.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The justice to you would be to give you back what you properly own.
That's right.
What do I own?
Yeah.
The whole damn universe. Every planet, every star, every galaxy. No, it ain't. Be quiet. You don't know. You don't know. Don't white folks take charge of everything?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
In the book of Deuteronomy, the first 5 books of the Bible are the books of Moses.
Yes, sir.
You don't know theology. And our black preachers who go to the theology seminaries,
Yeah.
they are taught a lie. This is why they won't debate us.
That's right.
The first 5 books of the Bible, God is talking to Moses in the book of Deuteronomy. Listen at the conversation as he's talking to Moses in the book of Deuteronomy. He's talking to Moses about a future people who would be in a similar condition that the children of Israel was in Egypt.
Yeah.
He said to Moses, and when I find them, I'm going to raise one from among them. He's not talking about what they already did for Moses. He was telling Moses this is going to happen again. Because America had not yet come up. But God saw America before America was America. He prophesied. And then he said, I'm going to put my words in his mouth. We know that man is the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yeah. Come on.
That man, Elijah Muhammad, you know, brothers and sisters, you should be glad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
God, you raised one for us.
Yeah.
In fact, God owes us.
Yeah. Yeah.
He does.
That's right.
We were slaves, and even today we still mental slaves.
Yeah.
God, you need to come and break our chains. God in the Bible said, my ways change is not okay with it. You owe us. Get up from under these crackers.
Yeah. Come on.
He came already.
Yes, sir.
But we are just like the people of the book. See? He came unaware, unnoticed. He came to darkness, but the darkness comprehended him not.
Go ahead.
And then he raised one from among us, a Georgia-born black man. In fact, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was born in a rural area called Sandersville, Georgia, fulfilling the song you sing. Born in a manger.
Yeah.
Remember that song? Wrapped in what? Swaddling clothes. You don't even know what a manger is. Go to the hood and ask them Negroes, homie, what's a manger? Oh, you know, that's like when a dog is sick, cuz. No. excrement that's on a farm where animals are fed. What is swaddling clothing? When a baby is born, you wrap it in a tight blanket so that it don't move. That happened to us. We were segregated. Our movement among white people was restricted. Then the scriptures say, how is this man, Muhammad didn't finish the 4th grade education, but no scholar can touch what he teaches. I'm a student. Oh, I'm getting excited. I'm a student of that teacher. I'm not boasting, but it ain't a scholar on this planet can touch me. Not let alone my daddy. In fact, no scholar can touch our children. Because once you know who you really are, oh, it's over for white folk.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, let me get through this salutation. Look, Elijah Muhammad was so wise. God, in person, taught him for 3 and almost 1/2 years and left. But he taught him in such a way where those 2 minds became 1 mind. But the mind is feminine. The mind takes on the same shape as the womb of a woman physically. Go ahead. And from his mind, through the seeds of truth, he could produce a son. Go ahead. He produced a son who would rule his teachings like a rod of iron, meaning you can't bend Farrakhan. You can't punk out Farrakhan. You can't scare him or bother him. See, I want to be like that.
That's right.
I ain't there yet. I still suffer from a little nigger. That's a Cat Williams word. I'll give you his dictionary in a minute. I still have Negro tendencies that I'm fighting to murder. This man, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, what is it about him that when his name is mentioned, you either love him or hate him? Yeah. But the question becomes, what has he done to black people that you upset with him?
Right.
Oh, he messing with your white folks. He's angering your enemy that you've gotten used to. Well, it's in their names that I greet you, Denver, Colorado, in the greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum.
Wow.
How y'all feeling? I want to thank the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan for allowing a wretch like me to help him. I thank him for allowing me to make up for my transgressions as a Negro nigger. I thank him as I came out of the world of dope peddling. I worked in an airline called Eastern Airlines before joining the nation. When I didn't make it in professional sports, as a local sports hero in Atlanta, Georgia, I played football for Morris Brown College and baseball. Got drafted in high school in baseball and had tryouts in football. Didn't make it. Then I went to a movie called Scarface. And as a nigga, which is the same as being a devil, I allowed that movie to feed my devilish man. Yeah. And I said, when that man in that movie, because I was Tony Dixon at the time, and in the movie Scarface, Al Pacino was Tony Montana. Yeah. I said, I could do that. That's how I'm gonna make money. That's how I'm gonna get my mama out of poverty. So I wanted to be Tony Montana. You know in that part came when he had that blimp? Yeah. Y'all remember what they said on the blimp? Yeah. The world is, see, it's some dope dealers in here. I like that. What's up, homies? Oh, don't act like y'all from heaven, man. One of us need to get kicked out of here. This ain't no holy place. Ain't nobody in here holy. That's right. There's none righteous. No. Not one. Anybody in here righteous? Ooh, I'm in the right place then. If you grew up in America, you really kind of slightly retarded. Yeah. Go ahead, brother. What? I can prove it. By asking you one question. Who are you? Go ahead. Like they say down south, what's your name is? And you get to say a white man's name. Wow. Teach us. Who stole you? Come on. Sisters, can you imagine going through 9 months as your baby was developing in your womb? There is no other power other than God's love. That her love for her child is second only to God. And as that child is developing in your womb, something happens to you mentally, emotionally, and when that baby is born, imagine somebody snatching him from you. And giving it to white people. 20 years later, you find out where that child is. But what has happened to that child mentally? When the white parents taught it, you better be glad to be along me. Oh, your people is no good. They ignorant. Come on. Your mama didn't love you. That's what it says. What my mama name is, don't worry about that. Your name is Willie. Wow. Willie Johnson. Here's a child for 20 years had no love for its mother's land. In fact, have the same negative opinion about Africa as white folks do. Right? Yeah. Wow. And when you get a little money, you rather go to Europe. That's right. That's right. Than to go to Africa. Yeah, you're going over Europe. Because you're only comfortable being around people who enslaved you. That's right. That's right. What would happen if you went to Africa? They would look at your bone structure, man, brother. Oh, you're from Ghana, that area. Come on. Come on. Sister, what will you think would happen if you found out where your child was? And you go to see it, and you're crying, and you say, baby, I'm your mother. What's going to be your response to that child? Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Wow. See, that's how you're going to be when we tell you who God is. Wow. Wow. When she said, baby, that's not your name. You'll say, please. My name is Johnson. No, your name is Kunta. Kunta Kinte. Yeah. But they beat Toby into you. Oh, man. Y'all kind of getting my drift, right? I can feel it. See, I have to set the scene before we plant the seed. What I'm doing now is tilling. Gotta till you before we teach you. Because some of us, when you come among the nation of Islam, you always come among us with the right mental attitude. Yes, sir. Well, what is that? You come among us to be critical and analytical. Yeah, that's right. I ain't going there. I ain't gonna believe nothing. You just curious. You want to see this nigga talk, man. Hand all folded up. That means you trying to tighten up your mind. Here's my question to you. Why didn't you go to elementary school like that?
Wow.
Why did you go to the University of Colorado with your mind open and white folks told you anything and you didn't fact check them?
Teach on that. Go ahead.
Mary had a little laugh.
Go ahead.
Even the nursery rhymes blinded you.
Yeah.
Come on. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, what will happen when God show up to tell you he's God? Look at what Satan said to God. See, Satan respects God. He know God got power over him. Right. But Satan said this to God. God, leave me alone with these niggas. Well, he didn't say it like that. I'm putting hood terminology on it, all right? Yes, sir. He said, leave me alone with your people. When I finish with them, none of them will be grateful. Right. What are you going to do to them, Satan? I'm going to turn them inside out. I'm going to turn them upside down. Huh? They're not going to know wrong from right. And when you come, God, they're going to be worshiping me. And it's going to be hard for them to believe that you are God because I'm going to make them fall victim to my image. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to make me, my color into you. That Jesus is going to be white. I'm going to make sure Moses is a white man. So when they see Jesus and they see Charleston Heston playing these roles, when you show up, they're not going to believe a nigga can be God. Yeah. All right. Y'all all right? Yeah. So my subject. Before I go into my subject, I want to thank the believers. Through the leadership here in this study group, I'm begging Master Father Muhammad and his Christ to grow us quickly into a mosque with our own school. Yes, sir. That's right. Yes, sir. And fill our mind with applied wisdom. Because right now, we use our supreme wisdom as poetry. We, by the grace of God, believe it or leave it alone, we're going to take them. Yes, sir. That's right. Yes, sir. Next time I come to Denver, take me to where the niggas at. I'm not trying to be, I just show me where the roughest brothers are. See, that's where I want to hang out at. My people, man. Yes, sir. to go and sit among them so they can feel us. Not try to convert them. I'm not interested in converting you. I don't have that power.
That's right.
Convert you for what?
That's right.
But I will talk to you about your nature. And if I introduce you to your nature, you handle that. Huh? And at the end of the day, all I want you to be able to say when I walk away from you is, that's a good brother. Yeah. That's a good sister. I've never tried to convert gang members in LA, but by the grace of Allah, I'm one of the only leaders that they'll listen to. Right. That's right. We've stopped over 200 gang wars. 7 riots stopped by us. They'll listen to us before they listen to the police. In fact, the police listen to Brother Ali, that captain. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. We're going to do the same thing in there. Come on now. Yes, sir. I hope y'all ready. So, Brother Student Coordinator, Brother Herman, to Sister Mary, who's working with the mighty MDT, we're going to set up a council of elders that's going to help me to help you.
Yes, sir.
Sister Patricia, you going to be on that council?
Come on now.
My dear brother, Private 75, yeah, I need your help. You going to be on that council? Not on a council to be somebody's boss. Nah.
Yes.
On a council to get up under people and let them ride your shoulder. Even when they cussing. Because if you're going to help me, you got to be able to take plenty.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
To Brother David. To see Brother Gerald, Student Minister Gerald, Student Minister Jamal. Denver is a big place. How many black folks in Denver? Approximately.
We take about 14%.
Okay, I don't know what that 14% represents in numbers. What that represents, so about 40, 50
14,000.
black folk
Yes, sir.
in Denver.
Yes, sir.
How many in the county? Don't worry about it. Okay. We're going to get them all by the grace of the Lord.
That's right.
Now, brother and sister, all I ask you, my attempt today, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, brother, when you teach our people, take the Bible of which they have been buried in, and build a bridge from the Bible to a book that the white man locked away from you. Do you know many of our ancestors who was brought in the hull of those ships were Muslims?
That's right. Yes.
White man didn't like the Muslims being among the slaves even back then. Because he caught hell breaking the Muslims who were slaves. He eventually did, but it wasn't easy. It took him 64 years. We came into America in 1555, but your lying history books says 1619. That's a lie. So when you go back to white folks, tell them y'all lie.
Come on. Come on.
What I love today, you got Chat GPT, Google it.
Right.
Chat will tell you. When you put it in and ask Chat GPT the question, they're going to say, oh, you've been doing the movement. Do you know your family came over here on a slave ship named Jesus? Brother and sister, let me say this. See, if you don't know your history, this is what I respect about Jews. They make sure every baby know about the Holocaust. Because if you don't know it, you can be tricked back into it. If you watch Trump, that's what he's doing. You are about to go back on the plantation. Oh yeah. And he got help. Over 70 million people is with him. You might not like it, but why did God allow Trump to become president? Because Trump is good for black revolution. Come on. Trump is good for uniting us because he's going to beat your behind until you find the right group who's been defending you all along. He's going to help God make you to know that the white man is the devil. Not his skin. Because some white folks going to make it out, but we ain't worried about them right now. We ain't worried about them. We always, everywhere I go, makes me sick sometimes. Black folks always, is there any good white people? Hell, I don't know. I ain't trying to find none. I'm looking for niggas. That's who I love. Worry about y'all right now. Because look, when we get right, they gonna get right. You gotta know who you are. You they daddy. There is no people older than you. I got on the elevator with a Caucasian. He had to be in it between 80 and 90. And he gets on the elevator. And I said, how are you doing, my son? He looked up at me. He said, I'm 80-some years old. You ain't older than me. He said, how old are you? I said, I'm over 78 trillion years old. I said, you know, and you and your people have only been on our planet for 6,000 years. And that cracker looking back at me, I think he started having a heart attack. I didn't mean to hurt him. But let truth do what truth do. Once I speak the truth, if it causes white people to have cardiac arrest, it ain't my fault. So the minister said, brother, take the Bible. This is what I'm going to do for you today. Y'all got time? And I'm going to live scriptures. He said, superimpose it over the hood, over our community, and see if what you teach in the Bible fits our condition. Y'all follow me? This is theology. So you're in class. I'm not here to preach. You don't need preaching. I'm here to teach. And I know I'm not going to get through this PowerPoint, but every one of you who are here, you can get a copy of the PowerPoint that I'm going to give to you today. Yes, sir. All right? Yes, sir. Putting on the new man and woman with a new mind. Can you imagine? What I love about the 60s and the 70s, when we struggled, our entertainers was with us.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Because in the beginning was the Word. And when you have an entertainer who's got the Word, he knows truth, and he puts it behind the vibration of instruments. Woo. Come on. See that drum beat opens up the heart of your mind.
Yeah.
And when the musicians start rapping or singing about what's going on. Huh? Ship ahoy. You remember the songs of the 60s and the 70s? But Satan is over the record company.
That's right. That's right. Yes, sir.
And at the end of the 70s, we're coming into the 80s, and the next thing you know, rap music. But rap music started off conscious.
That's right.
White folks didn't control it. We were just on the corner, man, just throwing balls. Right? Don't believe the word. We were rapping because it was rough. We said, don't push me, because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose what? Rapping, man. Farrakhan is a prophet that I think you ought to listen to. We had Queen Latifah. We were wearing the African medallions. We were wearing fezzes and dressing in our African tradition, but white folks didn't like it. So Interscope put a scope on you.
Interscope. Yes, sir. Interscope.
And the Jews who stole our birthright is saying, these niggas is waking up. So they took over the music because our music was hurling truth at them, and then they made us take the music and make us hurl it at each other. God. And they give you a lot of money.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
To call our women B's and H's. When I was blessed to take Snoop, Ice Cube, Common, Fat Joe, Diddy, all of them when East Coast and West Coast was beefing.
Come on.
When we took them to the minister, listen at what they said. He said, Brother Farrakhan, we try to introduce conscious music to Interscope and Sony Records, but the A&R directors, the Jews that's in there, is telling us that our people don't want to hear that. See, and here you are an artist. You ain't never seen $150,000 advance.
Right.
150 racks.
Come on. That's right. Come on, speak up.
But you gotta call your woman a bitch.
Right.
You gotta, don't you have enemies in your community that don't like you?
Great stuff. Come on.
Say something against.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's good.
And here go the slave. Yes, sir. Instead of saying no, sir.
Right.
That's not my create.
Come on.
I'm a God.
Come on.
In fact, once you know who you are, you don't even go to them.
Yeah.
Unless you know you keep in control. My son is an artist. And he went under that too until he came to himself.
Right.
And he redid a deal, and now he controls and owns all his masters.
Right.
Y'all all right? Putting on the new man/woman with a new mind, breaking up the mind of a slave. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the Bible. Let's see what God makes. And then let's see what white folks make.
Okay. All right.
In the book of genes, this is Genesis. In the word Genesis is the word genes or genetics. Brothers and sisters, God told us what he gave us by nature. Many of us own iPhones. if you buy food, one thing about the white man, he's gonna tell you the ingredients. Right. What is your ingredients? Who manufactured bodies? God. That's right. What did you use, God? I used the genetic make cells. And I could put and code the cells of the body like white folks code computers. My program on your cells. And if I put you in the right environment, who you really are is going to come out naturally. But if I put you in the wrong environment, you're going to be manipulated to think that you're something other than yourself. White folks do this with animals all the time. Can you imagine a cold-blooded, real African lion? Come on! Simba? Come on. Walking through the jungle? Huh? Man, when Simba roared, man, a giraffe comes out. Everybody started running. Because he's roaring with his nature, man, because he's called the what of the jungle. But can you imagine white folks bringing the circus? And then they're advertising, come and see Willie the Lion. And Simba be like, nigga, what? With a white man with a whip and the lions up like this with their paws on a picture. How you think Simba gonna feel? He sees something that look like him, but he's seeing somebody else control him when that man don't even know. He's the king of the jungle, not a slave. Go ahead. Simba go down to the circus, him and some other revolutionary lions. They got final call newspapers and bean pies. They see Willie the Lion in the projects in a cave. In a cage. Willie the Lion had been trained to be a pussycat. Oh, but Simba them come after they see the lion tamer go to sleep, and they start approaching the cage of Willie the Lion, who's been walking back and forth in the cage. See, brothers and sisters, whoever controls the diameter of your thinking will also control the circumference of your activities. All right. If I tell you you're a gang member and claim a street, nigga, you just relegated yourself to that street. Right. So you're like a lion in a cage. You're just a rolling 60, and you don't leave that area. Right. Come on. Y'all all right? Simba. They come to the cage, and they looking at Willie. Willie looking at them. Willie is like, man, oh, they give her, they didn't come out that old Farrakhan. Willie the Lion is lazy. His only job is entertaining his slave master. You don't have to worry about food, clothing, and shelter. So the revolutionary lions walk up on him, and they break the locks, open up the cage, and he don't want to come out. In fact, he start calling white folks. Boss, these niggas done on the cage. in the day, when he forget to put the chain on the slave, they would put it on themselves. Because their minds was broke, like our minds is broke today. But I pray Allah give me the... I have to be careful. Because I'm a cusser. And this ain't my roster. See, look at Willie. Come out of there, homie. No, go where? Do you know who you are? Yeah, I'm Willie. No, nigga. Where you from, nigga? I'm from Denver, Colorado. No, sir. Not from no Denver, Colorado. Well, where am I from? The whole earth is yours. You see us, we look alike, samey. By nature, you a warrior, brother. Take this final call newspaper in this pile. Come go to our meeting. Willie go to the meeting. Willie start learning that he's a lion. So Willie is walking with the revolutionary lions. They walking through the jungle. Willie get hungry. And Willie say to the lion, hey man, I'm hungry. And the lion looks at niggas. Nigga, that go a gazelle, go get it. They're trying to teach him to have an attitude like Trump. Nigga, go take this, go take it. But Willie, the lion, has been in a circus among other animals that have become his friends. I can't just go eat it. They look at it and say, oh, nigga, you don't know how to hunt. What you do for food? Well, every day I'm in the cave, they give me an EBT card. Take EBT, and sometimes they bring me canned food. They just throw me. Revolutionaries, damn, dude. Okay, homie, watch this. And Willie sitting there crying, don't do it like that. Oh, boy. Y'all get my drift, right? That's the hell I'm gonna catch from some of you today. God, tell us what you made. Listen to God. God said in the book of Genesis, in the first chapter, verses 26 through 27. God said, let us make man. How you gonna make him, God? Listen. This is where we gotta get you out of spookism. I'm gonna make a man, but I'm gonna make him in our image. Wait a minute, God. White folks told me you didn't have an image. And he didn't stop there. And after our likeness. Wait a minute, God. You're making a man with an image that can be like you. Can't your son be like you? That's right. That's right. Look at the power. Now he's putting this in your DNA, your genetic mate. It's there, but it's buried on the lives. Yes, sir. And let them have dominion over the fish fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. Wait a minute, that's what my inheritance are? Yeah. So God created man in his own image. Check this out, because we're getting ready to take sexism out the picture. In the image of God created he him, male and female, created he them. He didn't just make one man, he made a whole bunch of people. Come on. White man lied that God took the rib of some cracker and made Eve. That's a lie. That is a metaphor that points to the spirit and mind of what he just created. If you know the reason for a rib cage, will tell you about the spirit of the people he made, particularly the woman. See, the rib cage is a shield in your body. It's your shield. If you didn't have a rib cage, anytime somebody hit you in your chest, you would die from the impact. But the rib cage cushions the blow. Unconditionally, the rib cage do its job. That's a woman's love. She will stand into harm's way on whatever she loves. She'll run into a burning house and get her baby when a brother be sitting there, hey, he gone. She'll be like, she don't even see fire. She'll fight a polar bear. That's her. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. Now, brothers and sisters, what has damaged us is words. Right. Black people don't know definition of words. So when you read, you should have a dictionary. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So when I ask you, if God made man in his own image and after his own likeness, let's see what the word likeness means. A representation, picture, or image, especially a portrait. Number 2, the state or fact of being like. Number 3, the semblance or appearance of something, a guise. When you're looking up words, you should also look up the synonyms. Yes. Words that complement the word. Yeah. So that you get the whole picture, man. So when you look up the synonym of likeness, there's many words there. Xerox, affinity, agreement, a likeness, analogy. But clone stood out to me. Come on. So here's God saying, I'm going to clone a man. Wow. But what does clone mean? Now, this is going to blow you away, in my opinion. God, you clone? Clone means a cell product, or organism, listen to this, that is genetically identical to the unit or individual from which it was derived. Come on. God, you made man in your likeness? You mean I derived from you? A population of identical units, cells, or individuals that derives from the same ancestral line. Yes, sir. This is why in the Bible God calls us his people. Listen at number 2. A person, a thing that duplicates, imitates, or closely resembles another in appearance, function, performance, and style. Then he said he gives us dominion. Ask the homies what dominion means. Oh, homie. See, dominion is like, that's that pizza place. See, you got to know what you got naturally. This is why every night in your nature, sometimes you want to be a warrior, but you want to be a warrior against your own people. You're a warrior, but you done formed in the tribe, and you killing each other, but you won't even do nothing to a cracker. In fact, when black gangs shoot at each other and white men walk by, they call them ceasefire. Yeah. And let the little white man, you know, they nosy. Oh, you guys are shooting at each other? It's a Mormon. Stop shooting. Oh, the Mormons don't come around y'all community here? They be on them little skateboards? One day I stopped some of them. We was out pushing Binocle newspapers. We was in the Brother's Hood. Little white boys going door to door with their little Bibles. And I said, homie, who are these niggas? Come on. I don't know. I told them, why didn't y'all ask them? Why did y'all run up to them and say, where you from? I said, watch this. So they walk with me out. Excuse me. Come here. Little white boys came out and said, man, who is you? I know, I should have said, who are you? I'm in the hood. I'm trying to show out. I said, who is you? He said, excuse me. I said, yeah, what's your name here? I'm Bobby, sir. Where y'all from? Oh, we from the Church of the Latter-day Saints. Oh, really? Well, you know y'all leaders don't like black people. That's right. He didn't know it. I said, homie's like, I said, Google it, homie. Google up the Latter-day Saints and ask Google, do their ancestors or the owner or the founder of the Latter-day Saints, what do they feel about black people? Man, no. Damn, cuz, nigga, he's right, cuz. But the white boy said, but no, we've changed. No, but that's your nature. That's how you started. Yeah. And in your church today, no black person can lead. That's still in your bylaws. That's right. I said, with all due respect, we're asking you to lead right now. That's all right. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Those brothers was taught a lesson. That's right. You have dominion. This is in your nature. What did you put in my nature, God? I cloned you. I put in your nature the power or right of governing and controlling sovereign authority is what I gave you. What else did you give me? Read number 2. I gave you rule, control, domination. Anything you get involved in, over time, you're going to dominate it. If the white man invent basketball, you're going to take it. Yes, sir. We're going to get into hockey in a minute. Yeah. Or we're going to be, because you can fight. Come on. We ain't going to even want no putt. We just going to want to get in there and fight. Let me get this crap. I got that from Cedric the other time. I don't care. Badminton. We going to take that. We going to be doing flips with it, man. I mean, they can't. We put soul in what we do, y'all. That's right. They invented football. We took it. Yeah, that's right. They kicked us out of basketball and got the brothers out of Central and South America. Yes. We don't play baseball because don't enough niggas come to the game. Number 3. I put in your nature a territory usually of considerable size in which a single rulership holds sway. We're in music. We're rapping now. Can you imagine? Here's a Klan member whose daughter have a poster of Snoop Dogg. Yeah. Minister Farrakhan said, you got sway over their children. Through rap music, we taking white folks. people couldn't even get in the concert for white folks buying up the tickets. You got white people calling themselves niggas. Nigga, actual facts, nigga, actual facts, nigga. It's funny to me. Y'all all right, brothers and sisters? I'm taking my time because it don't take long to give you a tune-up. I'm taking the spark plugs of your mind and putting them, plugging them back to source. You can unplug them after you leave because once you wake up, you're going to be troubled. You can't even remember the sermon from a preacher the last time you went to church. But when you leave here today, this is going to stick with you for the rest of your life. So, if you go back and read that again, and God said, let us make man in our image, and after our likeness. This is in your nature. This is why everywhere I go, I try to exercise my power. Like when I called the Mormons over, I was being in a garden. Why y'all here in our hood? Oh, we're just passing our Bibles. It's the same Bible that you gave us and made us a slave. Because you only allow us to teach the slavery part of your Bible. You teach us turn the other cheek while you bond people that hate you. You teach us thou shalt not steal when you taking continent. When you taking Venezuela. When you taking Greenland. But tell us not to do that. Y'all all right? You tell us if I take your coat, nigga, give me your hat and pants, everything else. That's slavery doctrine. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. Let us make man in our own image and after our own likeness. Now you know what likeness is. You are in the image, not of a nigga. You are that consciously, but subconsciously. Ooh. If you develop the God qualities of yourself, you'll start throwing off nigga thinking. God, through the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and through Minister Farrakhan, they came to break our agreements with hell. Yeah. Wow. Y'all all right? And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea. See, everywhere, if I went to China, I don't walk into China like I'm a visitor. I walk in China like I'm an owner. Yes, sir. What's that? Boing, bang, bang, bang. I don't know what you're saying. Give me an interpreter. Y'all all right? I tried to prove my point to some powerful gang leaders because they kill me with talking about their hood that they don't own. One day I picked up about 5 big time leaders and I took them downtown LA. Brother Mommy, where you taking us? I said, look, just follow me what I do. Don't trip, but just follow me. Y'all trust me, right? Oh, yes, yeah, Brother Mommy. We go downtown LA. We go into this area, there's a big old sign once you come into that area. And the sign says, Chinatown. I said, Brother Muhammad, you know where you at? I said, do you know? I said, yeah, we're in Chinatown. I said, how you know it's their time? They got a sign. I said, ain't that interesting? As we're driving through Chinatown, signs is on the businesses. I said, what business is it I can't read Chinese. I said, well, what are they telling you?
All right.
This is America, but you in China.
Yeah, that's right.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I said, all right, nigga. Excuse me, I talk like that. I said, now I'm gonna get out. We're gonna go in this store. Just chill, watch this. I park, we get out. I said, look down the street, what do you see? I said, that's a bank. Bank of China. I said, look at the grocery store, look at all the restaurants.
Yeah.
Do you see any black restaurants?
Come on.
You see any hot wings? He said, no, sir. The police cars passed by. Guess what ethnic group was in the police car?
Yeah, go ahead.
Asian. I said, look at that police. I said, now let's go in the store. We went in the store, I'm grabbing goods, all these Chinese people in there, and I'm standing in line. And the cashier is taking care of all the Chinese. The homie's like, man, nigga, this ain't right, cuz. I said, what do you mean? He said, man, this is discrimination, man. Nigga, you been standing here and then you match you. I said, nigga, shut up. What do you mean, brother Muhammad? I said, brother, I like what I'm seeing. What do you mean? I said, I'm watching something scientific. I'm looking at self-preservation. Self-determination. He said, what do you mean? I said, they're taking care of their own first. Nothing wrong with that. And the woman said, sir, can I help you? I said, no, here's your goods. I'm just teaching them a lesson. We walk out, we get in the car. I go 2 blocks in another direction. Here's another sign. Guess what that sign said? No, sir. Let me teach you. But I don't mind. I shouldn't have asked you the question. We went in another area, my brother, and the sign said Little Tokyo in LA. Now the homies are getting it now. Then we went in another direction and we saw another sign that said Koreatown. I said, we're in America. Then we went over in Beverly Hills to a place that said Little Israel. Then I took them back to the swap meet in South Central. We went in and guess who was running the swap meet? Asians. Yeah. I said, now tell me what you run. Right. You get your t-shirts from them. You the Rolling 60s. Why don't you create your logo? Why are you wearing the Seattle Mariners as your logo? Yeah. Yeah. You advertising what the white man on. Y'all niggas can't draw. Teach. Come on. Go ahead. Why don't we shut the swap meet down and tell them to get out? Yeah. Or make a deal. But even some of you don't like it. The white man starts saying, I thought you all didn't want segregation. No, cracker, that's really not what we wanted. Come on. We wanted separate but equal. But ain't nobody gonna give you that. Right. The Koreans came here and took advantage of their knowledge of who they are, their culture, and they reproduced who they are in an area, carved it out, and put up a sign, and white folks didn't say nothing. That's right. But when you try to do it, they come at us. All right. Now, let's go to the Holy Quran. What time is it? 12 o'clock? What time did we start? Can y'all give me a few more minutes? No, see, I know what that means to black folks. We got different meanings. We say yeah, take your time. In LA, that means take your time and hurry up. Yeah, I got things to do. Yeah, like what? Holy Quran.
Come on.
See, they don't want you reading this book. They buried you in the Bible. But you could be resurrected even in the Bible if you understand that you're reading about yourself. The problem with the Bible is a book of pictures.
Yeah.
But the white man have flipped and put all the pictures in his column. So you can't see yourself in it. So your mind don't want it, but it does make you worship images. Y'all follow me?
Yes, sir.
If I took a picture of this room and gave all y'all a copy, when you look at that picture, what's the first thing you gonna look for? Nigga, I was right there, nigga, that's me right there. Million Man March, all them people, you find it. Nigga, see that little dot? Nigga, right there. You don't want it if you can't find yourself in it. The Bible is you. Every time you hear the word Israel, that's you.
Yeah.
Bondage, that's you.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
When you hear about the deaf, the dumb, the blind, that's you.
Yeah.
When you hear about the resurrection of the dead, this ain't talking about people in no cemetery. That ain't gonna happen. There's 2 stages of death before physical death. And the white man knew it. If he kills you spiritually, meaning unplug you from the religion he found you worshiping, you drop the notch. Then when he take your name, your language, and your culture, he stripped that from your memory. He deleted it. You drop the notch. So 2 things, and then now he knows you 2/5 or 3/5 of a human being. But in mathematics, you can get it back. Because if you take 3/5 plus 2/5, you become a whole man. Because if you 3/5, that's a nigga. Y'all follow me?
Yes, sir.
Look at the Quran. This is why they didn't want you reading. In fact, for a long time in the libraries in America,
Come on.
if you went to the library and checked out the Quran, your name instantly went to the FBI. Look, they didn't like you looking at pictures of black leaders
Yeah. That's the picture.
unless they owned them. Or hunted them down, and that black leader became a trophy.
Yes.
And after they killed that black leader, and then they build a narrative around what he was trying to do, then they allow you to study him.
Yes, sir.
Did they hunt down that Turner?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's right.
How did he do it? They taught him how to read.
That's right. Let's go.
But here's our problem. You don't even know the definition of the word read.
Go ahead.
One of the definition of the word read means take on the mind and the spirit of that which you read. So Nat Turner read vengeance. Ooh. An eye for an eye. Whoever kills you, kill them. Nat Turner said, damn, I never knew that. God's spirit came over Nat. And Nat got some other revolutionaries of his time. And Nat went off. Didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Oh, but them slave niggas, them snitches. Like some of you. siren started going off, the white man started beating the other nigga slaves. And them niggas like, nigga, that nigga make it hard for a nigga. Harriet Tubman. Oh, we need a Harriet today. If Harriet was here, I'd follow Harriet. How do you know? Because I follow Farrakhan. Who's a Harriet Tubman. Harriet was spiritual. She was a seer. God blessed her with the ability to see things. Nobody taught her this. God came over her spirit, and Harriet grabbed a pistol. God dang, boy. You don't even realize that woman walked 300 to 500 miles freeing slaves. And when she would get them up north, she walked back to the south. Boy, you know what kind of spirit you gotta have to do that? Some man niggas won't even walk up to the store today. You get an Uber to go across the street to get a pizza. She walked. And she had a pistol. So if any nigga talk about going back, she pistol whoop you. She never lost nobody. But them niggas was complaining. Just like you. Why ain't we got nothing? Shut up. You got the teachings. You got to learn first. I know you're 30, I know you're 40, but when you get new knowledge, you turn into a child. When I came into the nation at 27 years old, I didn't even know how to walk. I walked like dope dealers, so the white man, look, man, I dressed like a dope. I attracted the police.
Yes, sir.
Because he knew how to label criminals.
Yes, sir.
But when I put on a suit and I learned not to lean or stand on corners too long, it's hard to hit a moving target. I learned to be fast moving, quick thinking, right down to the mountain time. Huh? I put on a suit and a bow tie because Jesus said, must I bear my cross alone? See, that bow tie put you on your cross. Anyway.
Yeah. Come on. Go ahead.
All praise. Holy Quran. Listen to this beautiful book. God talking in Surah 15. And certainly we created man of clay that gives forth sound. Ooh. Listen to it. He even tell you the color of black mud. Fashion in the shape. When I meet some of the imams of Saudi Arabia and the Middle East, and when I read this, they don't like it. When they start talking about God, it's not the race. Shut up. He created the first man, he said, of black mud, fashioned in the shape, and the jinn we created before of intensely hot fire. And when your Lord said to the angels, surely I'm going to create a mortar of the essence of black mud. That's why I put that beautiful black African brother. He's so black, he light. The light is coming from his head, man. You can't see the stars if it wasn't for the black background. Because black can produce light, but light can't produce black. So black has been under hell in America because the blacker you are, people picked on you. Black was out until Tyrese. Tyrese made black in vogue. Now we didn't listen to light-skinned singers no more. No. Look, in fact, black ain't no color. Black is a color. black but white.
How about that white man?
You black, but you like Samuel Jackson and Django. White man get killed. God in this segment. Treat him like white Paul? Nah. And when our Lord said to the angel, surely I'm going to create a mortar of the essence of black mud fashioned in the shape. Listen at this. So when I have made him, God is a seamstress. He made this body, man. Ain't nothing like the human body. Everything, all of the white man's technology comes from studying what God created. He can create a computer or a phone. There is no cord going between me and your phones. I can call you right now without a cord being connected to your phone, and your phone light up. Where you get that from? Thought travels. Now I can see who I'm talking to. I can do FaceTime. You don't need a phone to do that. Your mind can do it. See, I lost some of y'all. Some of y'all sitting there like, nigga, no. No. You can think of somebody and they'll call you. Like, I was just thinking about you. They don't even realize they picked up on your call. That's how you connect to God, through prayer. But you have to know the code to get to God. You have to call him in somebody's name that he sent here before. If you don't call him and let him know who told you, he ain't gonna answer. Oh Lord, I call you in the name of Jesus. Hello? No, he ain't gonna say hello. He gonna say, Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. God, I call you in the name of Moses. Peace be unto you. Shalom, shalom. God, I call you in the name of Jesus. Peace be unto you. See? God, I call you in the name of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Oh, yes, sir. Hello. Assalamu alaikum. You in America, huh? Y'all all right? Yes, sir. But because you don't know who God is, your prayers are full of doubt. And the Holy Quran said, when you doubt, you waver, you have hung up on God. You called him and he answered and you hung up. So when I have made him completed, listen at what God is getting ready to do. And then I'm going to breathe into him of what? My inspiration. Wait a minute, God. You made this body, male and female. You breathed into us yourself. Then he told the angels, what? Fall down, making obeisance to him. Wait a minute. I thought I'm only supposed to bow to God. Yeah, well, I put myself in a body. Bow. Don't worship the flesh. It's finite. But my spirit and my mind can neither be created nor destroyed, but I can make it change form. God has always been in the flesh. But when a body gets too old, it's like a light bulb. It blows. So if all the lights went out, the electricity didn't go nowhere, you just changed the bulbs. Because the energy is continuous. So is God. Black mud, fashion, into shape. See, when you join the nation, that man, Master Father Muhammad, he gave us revelation. And a language that you never heard before called the supreme wisdom. Because he got to let us know who we are. We've been walking around in white people's name. So your real father have showed up. Son, I'm your father. Come to me. That's your foster parent. Come on. might know where you from, but I'm gonna give you an X.
Yeah, go ahead.
Malcolm was X. When I joined the nation, I was Tony 3X. You don't even know the power of the X and what it means. God always used an X for his symbol. When he teaches you, he marks you with an X. Yeah. Moses. When God sent a plague over Egypt, he told Moses and Aaron to go to the doors of all the members of the nation. People that he taught. Listen at the language. Put a strike on the upper doorpost and put strikes on the two side posts. Now you've been bowling before. You get that black bowling. I know some of y'all done went to pink ball. Y'all crazy. You got a pink ball now. You're a masculine brother. You're up there with a pink ball. Now get a black ball. And when you take that black ball and you knock down them 10 white pins, what symbol comes up on the monitor? X. X marks the spot. So in the Nation of Islam, you know we different and you're going to be different. You can go back to the junk pile of niggas that you came from. When you show back up, they're going to say, oh, you one of the brothers. Oh, you one of the sisters. How do you know she's a sister? Gang members in LA, when the MGT walk on the sidewalk and they gambling and smoking, they stop all activities until she walk by. They somewhat know the greetings, they mess it up. Salaikum salam, sister. Niggas, put that down. Look at them, the sisters. What do they know? What does she speak to? Their nature. You can come in front of us with your booze out. You could do that. You free. You could come up with your butt hanging. But guess what part of us you calling on? Guess how I'm going to respond to you?
Go ahead.
Come here, B. This is heavy stuff, y'all. Y'all all right? I'm trying to break up the mind of a slave. You know, I taught high school. And I taught history at West Fulton High School in Atlanta. And I'm in my room, suit and bow tie. And a little girl comes in, short dress, sits right on the front seat. So I said, how am I going to teach her? I didn't condemn her. I just came up with an idea. I taught a class I got from Dr. Francis Quest Wells, critical mass thinking. I said, you know, I want to do an experiment. I said, I'm going to take the most modest sister in our class. And my wife went and bought some beautiful African garments and put it on the sister who wore all the tight clothes. And took the modest sister and put her in tight clothes. We went to one of the worst corners in Atlanta where the homies was hanging out. I said, now, Endura, I want you to walk by. She had on the tight clothes. And I said, students, I want y'all to watch how they respond. She walked by, and the way them brothers responded, she broke her down. Ooh, look at that bitch. You know you want a nigga to have that. See? She was terrified at the end. Then I had Jamila, who normally wear tight clothes, who had on beautiful African garments, and the brothers jumped off the corner and was, how you doing, my sister? Wow. And them females was looking, was like, why? Because you got, look, brother, you got to show them what you're saying. I put mask on what I was teaching. she knew the way she was dressing was calling out the worst part of the brothers, but in some cases, the brothers did it so much the sister had to reflect whatever the man was thinking. This is why Minister Farrakhan says, whatever the man is, she's like the moon.
Yeah, go ahead.
The moon don't have no sunlight of its own.
Yeah.
But it reflects the light of the sun.
That's right.
So that was a heavy lesson. I taught this supreme wisdom in high school. I got fired for doing it. But it caused a riot at the school that I was teaching at. Here's what you ask when you come in the nation. And we have to learn this and be able to recite it by heart. I love it. These questions was asked of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad from the Savior, Master Father Muhammad. Who is the original man? Look at the answer. The original man is the Asiatic black man. Stop. I ain't Asian. How you know? Go back and get the old history books from the 30s and the 40s. Before white people start ruling the planet, when we rule, we called it Asia. Go to your old history books. They call Europe, Eurasia. They call America, West Asia.
That's right.
Africa was called East Asia.
Right.
China was called Asia Minor, Asia Major. The whole planet was called Asia. We are the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe.
Yes, sir.
That's who you are.
Yes, sir.
When I was learning that, after being a nigga, man, I was so happy. I'm like, I couldn't stop saying it. And I was young with it. I was beating people with it. Nigga, I'm an Asiatic black man, nigga. My mama said, man, you don't get out of here. Yeah, that's how I'll get out, but I'm the Asiatic black man. I'm the maker. Because, see, I'm a baby. Then he asked the question, who's the colored man? Because we was told we was colored. The colored man is the Caucasian white man. Or Yakub's grafted devil, the skunk of the planet Earth. I'm almost there, y'all.
Come on.
Damn, Elijah Muhammad. When I was lecturing on white college campuses, the black students and white students, I was at the University of Tennessee. It was about maybe 300-400 Caucasians came out to hear me lecture. And I'm teaching this. I'm teaching who the white man is. I have a question and answer. And the black students was feeling sorry for the white students. And I'm just saying that the white man is the devil, and then I pull out the definition of devil. And the definition of devil says a human being who's in direct disobedience to God. So as I'm wailing on them, brother stands up. Brother Muhammad, man, you know, it sounds like to me you're teaching reverse racism. I said, really? I said, you saying that because these white students is here? I said, sir, would you stand? What is your name? I forgot what the white boy said his name was. I said, what do you feel about what I'm teaching? He said, sir, from what I hear, everything you say is the truth. Wow. Now, he said, however, it hurts me to hear you call white people the devil, but after you explained it, I understood. I said, now, brother. I said, you stood up to be his defense attorney, and he just pled guilty. I said, we teach an invincible truth. I said, it may come across hard. Yeah, it hurts, but it hurts those gonna leave y'all alone. Because some of y'all looking at me like, man, you stop. Look at this. God made man in what? And what? So how did we go from gods to niggas? How did we go from pyramid builders to project dwellers? A couple of more slides. Here we go. Accompanying my slides are pictures, because I want you to see what I'm saying. In the book of Luke, Jesus talking. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, from the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, when we debate scholars, we show them where Jesus realized he was 2,000 years ahead of his time. Jesus was a prophet who prophesied of things to come. Listen to what he said to his disciples when they were asking him about the end time. And Jesus answered and said, a certain man, he didn't say who that man was, a certain man went down from Jerusalem to what? Jericho. And he fell amongst what? Thieves. Did you fall amongst some thieves? Interesting. Here we go again with words. I know you think Jerusalem is just a landmass, and it is, but what does the word mean? Jerusalem, one of the definitions of Jerusalem is a mental state of peace. A certain man who was in peace. When white folks saw us, we was at peace. Jericho, yeah, it's a city over in the Middle East. But what does it mean? One of the definitions of Jericho is a mental state of confusion. Yeah. So a man went down from peace to confusion and fell amongst white folks? Yeah. No, you said, no, that said thieves. Same thing? Same thing. Go ahead. A thief and a white man is the same. Sir. If you go in the dictionary and look up thief, you're going to see a white man's picture right next to it. Because don't nobody outsteal him. Right. He's such a cunning thief, he stole you. Right. Yeah. And you over here talking about this yours. You should look at these niggas. What did they do? Which stripped him of his what? Raiment. Now you know, homies don't know what raiment is. Yeah. Blood cousin, what does raiment mean? See, nigga, oh, hold on, let me hit this. See, raiment is like light. The root meaning of raiment is are. Are means self-knowledge, self-culture. Did they strip us up? Yes. And wounded him. And then what did they do? Departed, leaving him what? Half dead. Minister Farrakhan said, a half-dead man is a man or woman who's half-learned. And the thing that's missing from their knowledge is a knowledge of self. Once they come into a knowledge of self, they have become whole. Because once they get a knowledge of self, they're going to have to walk back into history and walk right back into their clothing, walk right back into their religion, walk right back into their name, their language, and their God. That's what had to happen to Ebenezer Scrooge. Yeah. The angel of Christmas past. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. Does that fit us? Yes, sir. You can go get a book called Without Sanctuary. This sister is hanging from a bridge in Alabama. In the 1950s, what did she do? Right. This brother, you can't see it, but he's beat up. But look how he's standing. This is interesting. You ever went to court and watched gang members? Standing in LA, in California, depending on the level of your education will determine what prison you go to. So you standing, Folsom is there, Chino is there. And they throwing signs at the judge. I want this nigga. Because when you go to prison, you black on the plantation, you are making stuff for companies that when you leave the prison, you can't even get that damn job. When the LA fires broke, they released black prisoners who know how to fight fires. White folks are making 6-figure salaries fighting fire. They was doing it for free.
Right, that's right. Go ahead.
And when they get out, they can't even become a fireman.
Go ahead.
Ain't that something?
Yes, sir.
So they bidding on him. Here's a brother, young teenager. Look at these white folks. They burned him alive. What did he do? You can't forget that. They beating this brother, stripped him of his raiment, wounded him, leaving him half dead. And as they was beating him, they was talking. Go ahead. Because it ain't the physical blows that mess you up. It's what's said as you're being hit.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Yeah.
Nigga, you ain't nothing. You ain't gonna never gonna be like you a nigga. Your name Toby, nigga.
Yeah.
He hit you again. Toby.
Yeah.
In order to survive it, you have to go in agreement with it. That's how most of us who are messed up in our head, that's what we do to our women. We beat the hell out of making her think she ain't gonna be nothing without you. Nigga, don't know another nigga want you. That's what pimps do to prostitutes. And you can take the prostitute from the pimp and go jump on him and she'll fight you. That's the way you are with white folks. Leave him alone. Jeremiah talked to us, but I was like a lamb or an ox that is brought to slaughter. Were you brought to slaughter?
Yes, sir.
And I knew not that they had devised devices against me, saying, let us destroy the tree with the fruit thereof. I know. You think it's talking about a pine tree. No. What tree, white man, you gonna destroy? When you go to your family reunion, you look up the family what? Let us destroy a whole people.
Teach. Go ahead. Teach. Go ahead.
Let us destroy that tree. What tree? Let's contaminate the womb of black women.
Yeah.
Let her get high. Put her in an environment where she's being mistreated. She's walking around in her trimester being mistreated, and the baby, is feeling it and being mistreated too, because the baby can hear and understand.
Yeah.
So when the woman thinks she's nothing, the baby is thinking the same thing. The baby will come out with the mother's fears and don't even know it. Mama scared of fly, the baby come out scared. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
But I was like a lamb or an ox that is brought to slaughter. And I knew not that they had devised devices against me, saying, let us destroy the tree with the fruit thereof, and let us cut him off from the land of the living. Are we living in Denver?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Do we have a lifestyle or a death style?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Then you ain't living. Do you wake up getting high? I ain't talking to those of you who been changed. You used to. I used to wake up to 2 joints. brother who was the dope dealer said, nigga, this right here, nigga, this will make you concentrate. I said, that's gonna make me, nigga, you'll be up all night. Your studies will be better. I went for that bull crap. No, but he was right. No, he was right. I hit it, and I was concentrating. I stayed on the same page for about 5 or 6 hours. And when I was high, I was deep. Oh, nigga, I could science up everything. See, nigga, what the nigga thinking, what God is trying to say. Oh, Allah help me. And let us cut him off from the land of the living. Check this out. That his name may be no more remembered. What is your name? This is why gang members got a habit of taking on other names. They're headed in the right direction, but they're still ignorant. And if you listen, when they get themselves a name, nigga, it's a strong name. They don't get themselves no weak name. What's your name? Nigga, I'm Killer Maestro, nigga. God damn. Yes, you are. God is a killer too. I like the last verse. But oh, Lord of hosts, that judges righteously, that tries the reins and the heart, let me see thy vengeance on them. For unto thee I have revealed my cause. In the book of Revelation, and I saw and behold a white horse, Napoleon, Alexander the Great. I saw a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. That's in the Bible. You mean a white horse went out? No, a white man. Right. Yeah. Well, why did God use a horse in the Bible? You get a lot of farm terminology, because these are metaphors. Right. Out of all the beasts in the field, the horse is the closest to being human. Yeah. This is why Muslims, we don't eat horse meat. Because horses are very intelligent. So we said it right, a white man went out who was bottled up in Europe. Did they go out conquering? Yes, sir. Talk black to me. Did they go out conquering? All right, black, y'all scared. Ain't no white folks in here. Well, ain't no white folks in here physically. They'll even tell you, Muhammad, he's right. We went out conquering. And we took. Y'all seen that little meme of Trump on Instagram? Yeah. I just took that. Did Trump take Venezuela? Yes, sir. He's out the president. And I looked and behold, a pale horse. And his name that sat on him was Death. See, and hell followed with him everywhere white folks went. Look at their history. Hell and death. When they came to America, did they bring death? Yeah. You don't believe me? Ask the Native American. Oh, you can't find one. Come on. It was nearly 20 to 30 million Indians here. They down to 2 million now. Yeah. These people, they commit genocide, man. Right. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. When the white man came, the Indians didn't know he was a snake. The Indians was acting out of their nature. They saw white folks in need. In fact, they could smell them 200 miles out. Yeah. The hell is that smell? You ever smell a cracker that ain't bathed in today? They wet. They got lost out there on the ocean. Columbus didn't know where the hell he was going. And when the Native Americans seen him in their nature, they went to help them. go back and look at the pictures of the original Native Americans, they was as black as anybody in this room. They helped the white man, thawed him out. But they didn't know he was a snake. They went forth conquering and to conquer. And I behold a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto them over the four part of the earth. Look, to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. See, sword is not just a sword, but they murder. Your tongue is like a sword. Yeah. You stick your tongue out, it's like a sword. See, when you talking bad against somebody, you cutting them, going and coming. In the nation, we call that slap talk. I just got cut. We call that slander. The Holy Quran said, will you eat your brother or sister's flesh? Yeah, you are pouring. When it's being done to you. Oh, when you do it. Go ahead. That's why I love the nation. Because here's what we supposed to do. When you got something to say negative about somebody, you can say it. But they have to be there. That's right. Go ahead, sir. Some of us don't have no confront. And we learn that from white people. Go among the righteous telling lies. And we sometimes have the tendency to exaggerate. That's right. We add to it. We put a 2. Just like you cut your dope. Nigga, that's too raw. I can put a 2 on it and make more money. Oh, I'm the only one that used to sell dope. Y'all make me sick, man. I'm going on. Y'all ain't getting no dope. I'm in the wrong place. Brother sitting up saying, no, nigga, I'm high right now. Just having fun, brothers and sisters. Because see, when you laugh, that tells me you're open. A bird can't eat if it don't open its mouth. Every prophet had humor because they had a tough teaching to teaching ignorant people. And if you just came hard and strong, you run them away from you. But if you had levity, you're tilling the soil, man, and you make yourself human to them. They said, man, he did it, I could do it. This is what white folks do. They threaten countries with hunger. Yeah. Right now in Africa, your President Obama threatened Africa that if they did not accept LGBTQ, he would not fund Africa unless they start allowing homosexuals to come and turn them out. That's right. Wow. What's that? What's wrong with that? Amen. I just don't agree. That's all. I said, you can be whatever you want. You can make yourself believe it's okay to have sex with animals. That's okay. Just don't force it on me. That's all. That's right. You and your German Shepherd can get married. Brother, I'm going to introduce you to my wife, Fire. God says he's not the author of confusion. That's right. He said, I made man. I made male to reproduce. Yeah. 2 women can't have no baby.
That's right.
Yeah, well, how? But you got to go to a man.
Yes. Yes.
And you have to get his seed.
That's right.
And you put it in a little, what you call them, petri dish? Test tube. Yeah, that's it. Test tube. But then you put it inside of you. Well, that ain't her child. That's whoever's sperm you stole. Yeah, that's right. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. So I'm not mad at him. I had a brother that was homosexual. Died in my arms from AIDS. I love him, but I didn't like his activity. I was a dope dealer and a liar. That was wrong. You get my drift? Yes, sir. I'm almost there. In the Holy Quran, look at what the Holy Quran says. And when our Lord said to the angels, I'm going to place a ruler in the earth, they said, but they was already ruling. This is at the advent of the coming of Caucasian people. Without placing it, such as make mischief in it and shed blood. White students, man, when I go to them, they be like, Muhammad, you are right. They admit everywhere they went when they left Europe, they shedded blood. They won't fight me. Only black people stand up and fight against us.
Wow.
I said to some of my white friends, I got some white friends. I think. Y'all remember when they had the riots after the brother in Minneapolis, what was his name? George Floyd. And they had that riot? Yes, sir. And some white folks that I know had a little meeting. They wanted me to come and explain what was happening. I said, you sure? Yeah, Mohammed, please come over. I got a lot of friends and we just want to know why, when black people, when you all get up, so why do you burn shit? Why do y'all just riot and tear up stuff? I said, I'll be right over. But during that time, I think it was somewhere in the Bay Area, a man was arrested for throwing an animal out of the car. So I get to the meeting of white folks, and I stand up, and I said, you know, I was a little upset coming to this meeting. Why, Mohammed? What's wrong? I said, well, I was horrified at the guy that threw the animal out of the car. Oh yeah, but they arrested him on it. Oh, he's gonna suffer. Yeah. I said, look how passionate you all are about animals. You know, there is a verse in the Quran about the white man in the cave. Yeah, that's right. That's why they don't want you to read his book. And when they was in the cave, the book said the only thing that would befriend them was a dog. Wow. Then he goes on to say, wherever you see 2 of them and the third will be their dog. Wherever you will see 4 of them and the 5th will be their dog. I mean, they let dogs lick all in their mouth. Some of y'all done started that. Pit bull all up on you. Be careful, you're not trying to marry your pit bull. But Brother Mohammed, why do black people riot when you all get upset? I said, well, can I tell you what you do when you get upset? I said, when your founding fathers was being mistreated by Great Britain, and Great Britain put you all in 13 colonies. They mishandled you, they mistreated you. They sent soldiers to keep you all in check. They suppressed you, but your father stood up and said these words: taxation without proper representation is tyranny. That's right. Great Britain will listen. And when you mistreat people, brother, mentally they're going to explode over time. That's right. Your fathers formed what was called the militias. And they armed themselves. And when your fathers went down to the port in Boston and burned all of those ships, you didn't call that a riot. Right. You call that a party. Go ahead, go ahead. I said, but to Great Britain, you was rioters. Y'all was stealing their goods from the boat and laughing about it. So did we. We was snatching TVs, and I had me a 68 inch. I said, then the militias started killing the soldiers. That's when King George came and gave y'all what y'all want, and that's how your country was formed. I said, so black people, y'all are driving us crazy. We can't get freedom. We can't get justice. We had no peace among you. So when you see us, the anger of God comes out of us, and God was a burning bush to Moses. So we setting everything on fire. Why? We burning it down to purify it. Yeah. God is using us because he's angry. Yeah. And one white man stood up, had a little angry expression, sister. I thought I was going to have to go and give him a two-piece. Yeah. But he said, Minister Muhammad, I didn't know how to take what you were saying at first. But I realized I have a white problem. I said, what is that? I did not like you making an analogy using what we did to say what you've done.
Right.
I said, why did you think that way? He said, because I thought I was better, and you're not on our level. And that's what the book says. The book says. Yes, sir. And that's what Shaitan said to God. Yeah. I'm not going to bow down to a mortar you made out of black mud. I'm better than him. He said, I need to be worked on because you are right. As long as y'all among us and we're doing that, it's never going to be no peace. I said, this is why we teach separation, sir. Right. Yes, sir. So I close. Why do we run Yaku? See, this is supreme wisdom. When you come in a nation, you have to study this. Yeah. See, when you're studying, when you're reading, you're taking on the mind of. When you're reading, you're pulling off the layers of niggardom. And you're nurturing now, you're nurturing your genetic mate. And the God in you is growing, and whatever you want to be, you're going to be better at it. You're going to be a better businessman. You're going to be a better husband when you study this. You're going to be a better wife. You're going to be a better human being. You're going to be so one with God that even when people are acting up, you're only going to settle on their best part. Even when they're acting up towards you, they miss you because they can't hit you.
That's right.
Brothers can come up to me, nigga, Muhammad, man, you ain't, thank you, brother. Man, what you mean, thank you? Because you can't reach me with your madness. If I react to that, you win. But if I show you you have no power with words to push my buttons, I'm in control. So the evil intent you meant for me hit you back. And sometimes I might have to physically kick your behind. And I'm going to take you to the hospital. See, nigga, I was trying to tell you. As soon as you come out of that surgery, I'm right there. Man, did they take your leg? Okay, we're going to the mosque this week. Listen at this question. Why do we run Yaku and his main devils from the root of civilization over the hot desert? into the caves of West Asia, as they now call it Europe. What is the meaning of E-U-R-O-P-E? How long ago? What did the devil bring with him? What kind of life did he live? This is talking about white folks. And how long before Musa or Moses came to teach the devil white man the forgotten trick of knowledge? Look at the answer. We read them from the root of civilization because they had started trouble among the righteous people, telling what? That's how powerful a lie is. Come on. When somebody lie on you to another person, they're trying to murder that person's love for you. Yeah. I want you to feel about people the way I do. You little hater. Even if you're right about what that person did to you, they didn't do it to me. Why the hell are you telling me? Yeah. They accused the righteous people, causing them to fight and kill one another. Look at this. Yaqub was an original black man and was the father of the devil. He taught the devils to do this devilishment. The root of civilization is in Arabia at the holy city of Mecca, which means where wisdom and knowledge of the original man first started, when the planet was founded. We ran the devils over the Arabian desert. This is where you get your Masons. This is where you get your Greek fraternity organization, because they went across the burning sands. The burning sands represent how we ran white folks out of Africa into Europe. And the Bible said we put cherubims with swords, that if the white man tried to come back into Africa, we would cut his head off and stack him on Friday the 13th. This is why they call Friday the 13th bad luck. Yeah, for them. Yeah, for them. That's right. Because one of our generals caught so many of them trying to get to Africa, he stacked their heads in the form of a pyramid on a Friday the 13th, and that's where you get your Friday the 13th. Take it or leave it alone. It was 2,200 miles. He went savage and lived in the caves of Europe. EU means hillsides, and the rope was the rope to bind it. It was 6,019 years ago. Musa came 2,000 years later and taught him to live a respectful life and how to build a home for himself, and some of the tricknology that Yaqub taught him. Look at this tricknology, which was devilish men. Telling lies. Do we lie? Oh, now y'all don't want to act like we don't lie. Stealing. Do we steal? Oh, y'all don't steal. Who in here has never stolen nothing ever in your life? Raise your line. But you a little thief to white folks. You still take chips. Now live. I know, so I should have said potato chip. It take too long. We like to be done with the word tater. I'm from Georgia. We say finna. Supposed to. Scrape, scrum, scrimp. Now say orange. I put up, give me an orange. Strawberry, scrimp, scrum. Anyway, I can say string. It just messed my tongue up. Telling lies, stealing, and check this out. How to master the original man. I thank Allah. There's 67 slides that I can't get to. But I've asked Brother Herman to send each of you these 67 slides that you can meditate on. We can take them. That's right. That's right. All it takes is unity. Yes. Do I have to be a Muslim? You already that. What you talking about? Come on. I just talked to you about whether to life. That's right. All right. I can't make you what you already are. Just start being it. I was blessed to go to your barbershop, brother. I love barbershop. Yes, sir. But I love coming here, going to the barbershop where you were. All the brothers in your barbershop, man, them my homies. Yes, sir. I really. A barber and a beautician are very powerful people because they have the ears of folks. You can cut a head and teach it at the same time. Yeah. And when I walk in, I go into barbershops all over the country. And I don't walk in there like I just walk and act like I've been doing them all my life. Don't. High five them and hug them. And you get their attention. My brother, G.O. Roy. See? How did he know to give himself that name? You can't sing. You can sing. See, singing, that's what white folks do. Black people sing. You feel it. Yeah. And he can dance, man. He was bouncing. No, that's body language. You could feel the energy from that. Because he was trying to get your attention. Man. So I'm so thankful that Allah blessed me to come in the nation. And brothers, when we unite, it's over. These sisters, nothing will please them more than to see black men unite. Close ranks, standing next to each other, not worrying about what a brother look like, what a brother wear. Same, man, we black. Let's take Denver. Yes, sir. We ain't got to go to the white man begging him for some land or territory. Let's take it. Let's pool our resources together, man. Let's own everything we have. So may Allah bless you, Denver. Inshallah, y'all gonna see a lot of me this year. You're gonna be sick of me. I'm coming up in here. And we going to the streets. We gonna be like them Hebrew brothers. Read! Y'all ever seen them little Hebrew brothers? Hey man, I like them. That's our family. I'm not anti them. No, sir. They're a little angry at every damn body, but they cut everybody out. But I like, read! See what that nigga's saying is, it's funny, man. I love him though. I walk with him. See, I'm not gonna let nothing stop me from getting with my people. I study their terminology so when I go among them, I can reach them by speaking their language. If I see black people Hare Krishnas, I'm gonna give me a tambourine, be bouncing with them now. I'm gonna be dropping. Why would you do that? Because I studied the bee. Bees what? And a bee don't hang out at one flower. A bee go to every flower and it cross-pollinates. Yeah. Meaning it takes something and it leaves something. So when I walk away from different groups and they see me in my suit and bow tie, man, I didn't know you was a Muslim. See, I don't say I'm a Muslim, I show it. See, when you gotta keep saying, nigga, I'm a Muslim, that means you ain't. You trying to convince yourself. May Allah bless you, dude. I hope I didn't bore you. Assalamu alaikum. had to learn. You gotta love us more than we hate ourselves. Even when we learn to say Assalamu alaikum, or when we join the nation, that don't mean we don't reach it yet. In fact, we still in transition and really still dangerous.
Yes.
Really, the nation of Islam is a spiritual and mental hospital. All us crazy.
That's right.
Oh. Even our people know our teaching. They watch everything you do. Nigga, what you eat? You can't help yourself. How many times I tried to leave the nation? I went to the club, and my Islam came all out. Sister, right this way. Nigga, you're my... I was scared to say, no, I said, well, why would you say that? Because nigga, only they be calling us sisters. I'm sorry, brothers. I just love to have fun with my Islam. If I don't laugh, I'll cry too much. Our people in bad shape, man. You got to be willing to die. You got to be willing to let them walk all over you and wipe their dirty feet. If you ain't that type, you can't do this. You think when a person have a suit and a bow tie, they don't arrive? No. They're in danger. We have not arrived until we become one with God. We have not arrived until we've murdered every devil within our being so we get in control of our emotions. Once I'm in control of my emotion, I get a button to wear on my lapel and I get a free trip in my own mind, which is nothing, to meet myself.
Yeah. Wow.
Brother and sister mom. Yeah. I ain't got to go over to Arabia.
Right. That's right.
Arabia is in me.
That's right.
How many of you, this is your first time at your Nation of Islam family reunion? It's the first time you ever been among us? Raise your hand. No, first time? Oh, come on, suspect. She got up and came too, huh? Man, what's your name?
It's Jasmine.
Jasmine?
Yes.
Oh, Sister Jasmine, man.
I was invited.
Me too. I was watching you, sister, and I was feeling your pain. And I was also, you was blessing me to know that you was understanding what I was trying to convey. Is there any brother here who's ready to stand up and learn more about yourself? Stand up right now. Come on. Stop fighting for the white. Enjoy the honey of your No. Stay right here, Sister Jasmine. We can't leave you in here. We got to have a brother to go with you. Come on, brother. Come on, man. Come on. Stand right here, brother. Wow. What's your name, sir? Joel? Joel.
Jalil, yes, sir.
Jalil.
Yes, sir.
Wow. It's a powerful name, Brother Jalil. We've been waiting on you for 76 trillion years. Right. Now, I watched him too. He was bouncing all over the place. But that's beautiful, man. To see my brother and my sister stand up and accept this teaching. Can I warn you about something? When you come among us, we are not perfect. Do not look for perfect in us. We are recovering addicts.
That's right.
Now, we were nigga addicts. And we're recovering. And in the nation, it's like a game. We are practicing Islam. Some people in practice don't run the right plays and we rub you the wrong way. Everybody in here don't smile. Some of us give rough greetings. Yeah. We don't mean you no harm. We just a little retarded. But it's better than the streets. What am I saying? The only thing that's perfect, we do have something that's perfect. The teaching. Read the teachings and then first apply the teachings to yourself. Become it. And when your eyes open, if you see one of us not being that, you touch it. No, sir. Elijah Muhammad says it right here. Stop being the kind of person to let somebody give you their law. No, it's got to be your Islam. Because we'll lie to you, some of us. Some of us want another man's followers. Every brother who say Assalamu alaikum is recovering. And sisters, these angels, they're beautiful, man. Welcome to the hospital. In the nation, you're going to get spiritual and mental vaccines. That's right. To ward you against the germs of niggerdom. You're going to grow, bro. Sis, you're going to grow. I don't believe this is no coincidence. This was supposed to happen. That's right. Because we don't know who you are. We didn't know who Malcolm was when he walked through the door. We didn't know who Elijah Muhammad was. We didn't know who Malcolm X. These same class produced them. Right. Thank you for coming. Sister, may I shake?
Thanks for watching, you guys. We both love and appreciate you for doing so, but we need for you to take some action and do us 1 or 2 or maybe 3 more favors. And that is, go ahead and smash that like button, share it if you really dig the video, and also subscribe. That way you'll get a bell ding, a notification every time we post something, and it also helps us with regards to the algorithm that your people like to run. So go ahead and do that, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.